Okay. I'm here today to talk about the issues of poverty and unemployment in my area. I'm from Madison County, Illinois, which is in the center of the United States. I would like to start by saying the information I am going to give you is very personal, and I hope encourage you to tell your stories when we break into the smaller groups. I was raised in poverty, and I'm currently living in poverty. That is why these issues are so important to me. Madison County officials report that 15% of its population lives below the poverty rate. Households headed by females have a poverty rate of 38.5%. The food banks are struggling to keep enough food on their shelves to help feed everyone who comes in asking for help. The people who used to be able to help are now coming in for help. According to a nonprofit organization called Feeding Illinois, the food assistance program has increased 50% in the past 2 years. This program provides money each month to qualified families to assist in purchasing food, which I was recently approved for. Thank goodness. The Link Card, as it is called, lets me put food on our table without worrying if we can pay other bills. In 2006, my husband was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is a disease that affects the central nervous system. Since that time, he has not been able to work and is receiving Social Security income. We have already gone through all of our savings, all of the money that we've had, and are living strictly on his income. I have been unable to find work for the last 3 years, which makes things a lot more difficult. The possibility of me finding a job does not look promising. The state of Illinois has the unemployment rate of 9.8%. We're the 7th highest in the United States. Madison County's unemployment rate in September 2011 was 8.5. By November 2011, the rate had increased 8.7. As I mentioned earlier, I was raised in poverty. At the time, it was just called pork. It's so much easier. My father was a construction worker and was unable to find a permanent job. When he did, he had to go out of town no matter how long that job lasted, whether a week, a month, or a year. There was no question about where he was going. Having 7 children and not knowing when he would find work and when the next paycheck was coming caused both of my parents a tremendous amount of fear and stress, and I can't imagine what that would feel like now. Now, just as it was then, people are at the same point, not knowing when they will get another paycheck. These issues of poverty and unemployment affect the entire family and change the dynamics of children more than many know. Because both of my parents had to work when they could, my older siblings, who were 14, 13, and 12 years old, had to take care of me. My siblings were denied a childhood that they should have had. They were responsible for me from the time I was a baby until I was old enough to stay by myself. But I'm sure they enjoyed it because I was a perfect child. You noticed I didn't bring family with me. Children not being able to get what they want anymore is a big shock, even for the adults that are used to getting what they want. Sadly enough, more and more people are having to learn to do without. I can't imagine how devastating it will be for the first time that they have to tell their family no, that they can't afford it anymore. In the state of Illinois, we are rated number 3 in the United States with the highest foreclosure rating. We're just hitting the top 5 no matter where we are. Adult children and families are moving back in with their parents, either to help make ends meet or because their homes have been foreclosed on. I am also close for my home to be going into foreclosure. If it weren't for our parents' help, it probably would have already. But we're still fighting for it. I have put my problems in God's hands, and I know that He will provide no matter what. Thank you.